Former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede has refused to appear before the Provincial Integrity Commission in KwaZulu-Natal. She wanted to consult her lawyers before appearing before the commission. Gumede faces charges of fraud, corruption and racketeering linked to a 2016 waste collection tender worth over 400 million rand. She's among 10 members of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal who have been asked to step aside from their official positions due to criminal charges against them. And joining us to explain, of course, its reaction to Gumedes' refusal to appear before its Integrity Commission is ANC KZN spokesperson Nhlakanipho Ntombela. Nhlakanipho, good evening and thank you so much for your time tonight. Can you confirm that she is refusing to appear on the date that you have given her? And what are some of the reasons that she's canvassing here?
In our understanding is that the Integrity Committee has written to Comrade Zandile Gumede on the 3rd of October, informing her on her date of appearance, which will be the 6th of October next week. So at this stage, there is nothing untoward which we have received, although she was supposed to appear last week, and she requested to consult with her lawyers. Then the Integrity Committee wrote to her to explain to her that this is an internal ANC process which requires her to be present. If she wants to be represented, she's got the right to have an ANC member representing her on that appearance. So the date scheduled for her is the 6th of October next week. We'll await and see from there if there is any challenge from then on.
I mean, the request, because from what you're describing, as you're saying, is that she has to, she's got the right to get another ANC member to represent her, but it certainly doesn't look like she's trusting the process, because here she is wanting to get her lawyers involved. Do you get a sense that she's not trusting what this process, what the outcome of this process might be?
It will be difficult for us to foretell what she is thinking until she's appearing before the committee. Because as we're saying that the Integrity Committee process is an internal ANC process of making the ANC to understand the predicament she is in and the consequences of it and what does it cause to the image of the ANC as an organization. So at this stage, we can't predict what she is thinking or what she is going to do up until she appears on the date scheduled on the 6th, because on the first time of her appearance, she had requested to come with another comrade who is also an accomplice on the matter. And the team explained that for the process to proceed properly, each individual must come to present his or her own case.
And what do you say to suggestions then that this could be delaying tactics? I know you say that you cannot really say what's in her mind, what she's thinking, but is the ANC thinking that there could be some delay tactics here?
Well, we don't think at this stage, as we're saying that the report we got from the Integrity Committee, as you will know, that the Integrity Committee process is a separate process from the processes of the PEC as a structure. It's a subcommittee of the PEC, which has its own processes. The date they're giving us, that they've allocated her for the 6th of October, and they've got a letter written to her informing her of that date. At this stage, there is nothing we've received either from the committee or from herself stating that she won't be able to come on the 6th to present herself.
And should she not come on the 6th, what recourse does the Integrity Committee have?
It has got the responsibility to compile a report and present it to the PEC so that the PEC can make its own observation and decision on the matter.
And let's talk about this matter, because it certainly does look like, as it plays out in public, it could be seen as somewhat of an act of defiance. And you look at what also happened in the Northwest recently there. We saw yet another, apparent act of defiance here. What do you think the lower structures that are watching this, play out in public are really making of this, particular development here? Because she's not just a junior member of the ANC. She is someone who's quite senior and higher up in the ranks.
every ANC member has got the responsibility of respecting ANC processes and ANC decisions. She respected the ANC process to step aside. We hopefully again hope and expect that she will respect the ANC process to appear on the 6th of October. As we are saying that we don't want to assume that automatically on the 6th she won't be coming, even though we might have heard some utterances from those who are her spokespersons. But her, as a member of the ANC, who has been given a letter informing her of her appearance date, we expect her on the 6th to appear before the committee.
As much as you expect her to appear, but certainly you can admit that this makes things very difficult for those in the lower structures who are watching senior ANC officials do this in public.
It is a challenge we have to address as an organization. But organizational processes, all of us, we must respect and adhere to. Because all of us, we are duty bound by the code of conduct of the ANC and its constitution, regardless of the level of authority or leadership within the organization.
And before I let you go, Mr. Ntombela, I'd like to probe you on another issue that has been developing throughout the week. Now, these are the arrests that have been made by the hawks that we have been seeing in recent days. What is the ANC's reaction to this in KZN?
The ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, we accept that the authorities have got the responsibility to play their part in combating corruption. So as the ANC, we must always support what will be done by the police in assisting us to unroot corruption, all the wrong happening within our government at all levels, within all of our structures. So as the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, we accept and welcome the arrest. Hopefully the processes coming out of those arrests will give us solutions on the challenges we are facing and observing across all levels in government.
Thank you so much for your time tonight. That is Nhlakanipho Ntombela, who's the spokesperson of the ANC in KZN, just talking to us, of course, about this development that we saw. Former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede refusing to appear before the Provincial Integrity Commission on the date that she was given. Of course, this is the 6th of October, saying that she would like to get her lawyers involved. But the ANC is saying that this is, really not how the processes are going, because she has the right to get another ANC member to represent her, but it's an internal matter. But certainly it's going to be an interesting development to see if she is indeed going to honor the 6th of October.